A building is a document, a written record prepared by designers, carpenters, and other artisans, in which the materials of its construction, the refinement of its lines, even the manner in which its utilitarian hulk is adorned, are all a grammar and a syntax in which can be read an owner's propensities and felicities. But often in these edifices is written a story of waste, resources depleted, environments ravaged, landfills created, and attendant miseries and misdeeds, a fable of fiendicical habitations whose seeming beauty is often the phosphorescence of decay, whose alleged grandeur is often the result of a comprehensive misapplication. Today, we are receiving the invoices of these damages in the form of escalating energy costs, increased pollution, and other environmental debits which must be paid, either by us or our descendants. Further, our buildings have so divorced us from our natural surrounds that they have become like dialysis machines on which we are wholly dependent to survive. Not only is such construction unsustainable for more in the near future, it is slowly turning most of our interiors that today seem so invitingly and enduringly comfortable into traps, cages, whose escalating energy and maintenance costs will someday, by exhausting your funds to maintain them, evict you from them. Then you may find that having this book may not be a luxury so much as a necessity, and by conjecture accomplished with foresight, some of its directives may be worth incorporating into your own interiors starting tomorrow. Regarding these environmental debits, to many, the crucial issue is conserving energy. But if this is our essential concern, we must consider all the energies consumed in making and maintaining a building. This includes all the energies consumed in procuring, processing, and piecing together a product's constituent parts, all the energies consumed in packaging and transporting the product to the building site, all the energies consumed in operating and servicing the product, and even all the energies consumed in disposing the product at the end of its useful life. If the sum of all these energies, what is known as a product's embodied energy, is more than the energy the product will save during its useful life, then using the product will only worsen our energy crisis instead of lessen it. Lamentably, such energy debits are indeed the case for a number of presently promoted green products, materials, and constructions. For this reason, every building product should have its balance sheet of proven energy debits and potential energy savings assayed on the scales of embodied energy. And any that tilt this balance adversely should be stamped reject. Further, as the makers of our building products extract raw materials from the earth, process them into finished products, and package and transport them to building sites, they often ravage the environment, that larger foundation of architecture, beyond its ability to restore itself. Hence, when we use green building products, we must use them not only in ways that preserve our energy reserves, but in ways that preserve all environmental resources. Otherwise, we are like someone sitting on an iceberg who, when he becomes thirsty, breaks off another chunk of ice to quench one's thirst. These days, these dynamics are particularly relevant for that subsector of the animal kingdom known as America. Fortunately, some solutions to these dilemmas have already been formulated. Their foundation has already been laid. No more able to be displaced than the architectural stylobates and spires of yore, and their enduring blueprints are being drawn as we speak. Indeed, we are on the verge of an environmental renaissance as culturally encompassing as the one that shook Europe several centuries ago. Though the antiquity to be revived this time may be a little more aboriginal in nature. This book that I have written, Architecture Laid Bare, describes in great detail this environmental renaissance, particularly what our nation has done lately to create a sustainable architecture for all its citizens, and what remains to be done.